Super weird. Alright, here we go. Well, there's Taven. What the hell is Matt Taven doing? He's coming out here. He's not wasting any time. Okay. I don't know what this is. Taven is out here. His match isn't until later. I can't sit back there for another minute, another second. I am the real Ring of Honor World Champion. That "you suck" chant for Taven, which is awful. Oh, whoops. Shit. Sorry. There we go. What? Wait. Is the Ring of Honor World Champion on the line now? Is he like, fuck you, we're going to do this right now? Well, here comes Jay Lethal. I'm confused. Oh, man, that's driving me fucking crazy. I'm really, really lost on why. I mean, Jay Lethal is gonna humor this? Is he coming out regardless? Is this match happening now? Yeah, Lethal is not, like, wasting any time either. He's coming out here. Taven is ready for this match. I don't think Lethal is. Lethal's like, oh, you want to fight? Okay, let's fight. Let's do this right here, right now. Is it going to happen right now? What? Okay, I guess the Ring of Honor World Champion is on the line because reasons. Just out of the fucking blue. Alright. And there is here is the challenger. And he is a co-holder of the Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Champions. He's the leader of the kingdom, isn't he? Okay, sure. Let's just have this match right now. Okay. In Elizabeth, New Jersey for Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal. 39 defenses. Oh, I already have it open. Dang. There we go. Alright, here's the tale of the tape. Jay Lethal has a significant pro debut. But the height and weight is all for Taven, so I don't know if that's going to be a factor. And I cannot believe this match is happening right now. This is for the fucking Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship. This is the match. Oh, look at this. They're nose to nose. The Code of Honor? No? Are we not going to have... I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Code of Honor wasn't going to be called. And look at this. These two are not going to waste any more time. They're going to fight. Okay. There's a boot and face first into the corner. Goes Lethal. Try to hit a knife edge chop. And there's Lethal with an open hand strike and then a knife edge. There's another shot and knee to the midsection. There's a boot that is stamping right on the throat. And there's a knife edge chop to Lethal. Both of them are just doing a knife edge chop the crap out of each other here, I guess. Into the corner. There's a knife edge to Matt Taven. Here's a pin by Lethal. 1, 2, and only a 2. Back up to their feet and face first into the top turnbuckle goes Matt Taven. Lethal going to take Taven into the corner again. Shoulder to the midsection of Taven. There's another one. And there's a right hand to Taven. Ow. And here comes maybe a snap suplex, but Taven countered. Taven into a pin on Lethal, and Lethal kicked out. And now right into a side headlock on Lethal. So I mean, I'm not sure if that Lifeblood match is going to be happening tonight or not now, because it was supposed to happen right now, but it looks like there was a discrepancy. I'm really hoping that nothing too bad is going on right now, as a part of any of the competitors in this match. There's a roll up on Taven. Taven kicks out. There's a clothesline by Lethal taking down Matt Taven. Lethal not having any of Matt Taven's crap anymore. Here's another pan. I don't know why I said Murray like that, but we're gonna roll with it. Snapmare down. Off the ropes and a kick right to the back of the skull. Here's another pin on Taven, and Taven kicks out. And there's a knee drop right to the side of the head. And another one right to the chin that time. Ow. Then a jumping knee right to the face of Taven, and Taven into another pin, and Taven kicks out again. And now Taven with an elbow right to the chest of Lethal. Here's a pin by Taven, too, and Lethal kicks out. Taven is just angry at the world right now. He's like, come on, Jay. A little slap right to the back of the head. A little slippity slap. There's a chop by Lethal. There's another chop by Lethal. Lethal now starting to get going again. A boot to the midsection. They're just continuing. Heck of, I mean, I'm surprised that this is for the World Heavyweight Championship. And Taven just teeing off on Lethal right now over and over again. He gets down. And Lethal staggering around his head. Probably hurting extremely bad. Off the ropes. Lethal counters. Taven. Hip toss. Drop kick right to the face. Good move there. There's some vintage Lethal for ya. Lethal floating him over into a pin, 2, and Taven kicks out. There's a shot right to the nose. Right to the bridge of the nose. There's another 2 on Taven. And now Lethal setting up for maybe a suplex of some kind. Lethal is a technical wizard. Taven is no slouch either. Big shots back and forth, right to the ribs. There's a let's go Taven, let's go Lethal chant back and forth. And there's a suplex on Taven. Here's a pin, 2, and only a 2. I'm telling you, it's just back and forth right now. Very interesting. Bringing him back out. Arm twisted around. There's a forearm smash right to the face on Jay Lethal. Off the ropes. Big clothesline. Taking down Lethal. Turn around and here's a pin by Taven. Lethal with a kick out at a 2. And Taven just continuing on. Trying to go for a body lock here, but Lethal grabbing onto the legs, making sure that the body lock cannot get fully applied. Lethal trying to get back up to his feet of some kind. He needs to alleviate this pressure. And look at this. Here's a pin. Nope. And right around into a sleeper hold on Lethal, where he's grounded. Lethal belly first, and Taven now has the pressure on Lethal. Lethal has to get back up to his feet. Then there's a hip attack, driving Lethal down, and now pulling on the head of Jay Lethal. He is not wasting any time. I love it. I'm very happy that there's no time wasting here. Oh, and Mayu Iwatani's other belt that she had was the Artist of Stardom Championship. Which I don't think that is the, I don't think that's the main belt. And there's a arm dragon. That's the bad leg too. The World of Stardom Championship is the main belt. The Artist of Stardom is like a 3-women tag team belt. That wasn't good. That leg snapped, and Lethal pointing at his throat. Hopefully he's not hurt too bad. Gasping for air a little bit here. That's not good. Not a good sign at all. Lethal, though, and he knows what he's doing here. He's been in this main event situation before. I think he was in the 16th anniversary show, too. Lethal going to go for lethal injection already. Nope, knife edge chop by Matt Taven. Lethal trying to go for the figure 4. He goes off the rope. And here's a roll up, 2 and no. So at this time, a takedown. Oh, and now Taven's trying to do it. Nope. Off the ropes, try to do a knee. Lethal getting out of it. Knife edge chop. Lethal injection. Countered. Caught. Trying to go for the climax. Lethal injection. Nope. Lands on his feet. Spinning heel kick to Lethal. Ow. So as they're both down, I can tell you guys, last year at this time, March 9th, was the pay-per-view of Ring of Honor's 16th anniversary show. On this show, Cody was facing Matt Taven, where Matt Taven lost. And Jay Lethal was going for the Ring of Honor World Championship against Dalton Castle, which he lost. So both of these guys are going into this 1 year later with a loss. I'm Matt Taven, you're nothing. Nothing. And then a step right to the face. Dropping down and now has the headlock on. 2, 3. Very quick counts there. Then there's an elbow to the back of the head of Jay Lethal. Here's another pin, only a 2. The pressure continuing on. Trying to bring him back up. So Jay Lethal has 41 title defenses with the Ring of Honor World Championship with 2 reigns. That's crazy. Just kicked out of the ring. Lethal landed right on his shoulder. That didn't look pretty and or fun. Jay Lethal is really, really hurt. Taven knows he's in control right now. All right. Man, Taven's hair is fucking ridiculous. So basically, whoever wins this match is going to go to Madison Square Garden to the G1 Supercard, no matter what. I don't know what the show is going to be, though. And there's a kick to Taven. So there will be no more excuses if Taven is going to lose this match. Taven has been screaming and pleading that he is the real Ring of Honor World Champion. That's why that purple championship was a thing. So whoever wins this will face Marty Scurll for the Ring of Honor World Championship. And there's a backbreaker on Lethal. Pin, here we go. 1, 2, only a 2. Could not quite get the whole pin, not yet. I keep saying yet, thinking that, I mean, I know what happens in this match. I'm not going to say for people who didn't look, but still. So Marty Scurll won Survival of the Fittest to get this world title opportunity. Backbreaker at G1 Supercard. Another backbreaker. Jay Lethal seems to be going for the lower back of Taven quite a bit in this match. And another one. And then a jumping knee right to the back. And another one right to the spine. And now pulling on the head. So I guess it's just been announced that Will Ospreay will face Jeff Cobb in a winner-take-all match for the Never Openweight and Ring of Honor World Championship at the G1 Supercard. So this is kind of where we are as a part of the G1 Supercard. Jay White versus the winner of the New Japan Cup, which is going on right now. The Guerrillas of Destiny versus the winner of the main event, or whatever the main event is, or the tag team title match tonight, excuse me. Well, spoiler alert, the main event between Villain Enterprises and the Briscoe Brothers. A three-way match, and that's a winner-take-all for both tag team champions. This is a IWGP Junior Heavyweight title match. It is Taiji Ishimori, Dragon Lee, and Bandito for the belt. The Honor Rumble is going to be at the G1 Supercard. The winner of this match will face Marty Scurll for the Ring of Honor World Champion, the Never Openweight and World Title winner-take-all match. Bully Ray will face somebody in a New York street fight. And Rush will face Dalton Castle. So a really solid card right now. I'm really excited about that show. Taven taking his time going over to Jay Lethal. And now he's starting to glow to the crowd. I just don't think that's a smart idea. Back up to his feet, and then there's a right hand to Lethal. Lethal staggering. And now with a knife edge chop again by Matt Taven. And there's another one. Great shot there again. Lethal countering, taking Taven into the corner. Lethal eats a boot right to the side of the head. And a nice side slam by Lethal. Spinning side slam. Road Warrior Animal would be hella proud about that. And here's a pin. 1, 2, and only a 2. Jay Lethal took some time to get into that pinfall. And now Lethal tying up the legs here for something. I don't know what he's trying to do on Taven. Grabbing the ear of Lethal. I guess that's one way to break out of a possible submission hold here. And the left arm. Jeez, man. That does not look good on Taven. Taven now is in a little bit of pain. That knee. He injured his knee not too long ago. So he has to be really careful about Lethal continuing to go for it. And now the shoulders of Lethal are down. I don't know why the referee is not going for the pin. Lethal's shoulders were down for a 3. That was some BS because Lethal's shoulders were down for the pin. Jesus, Todd Sinclair is really starting to PO me. Super weird judgment call. I don't know why he did that. And now a stomp. Bringing him back up. And then a forearm smash to Matt Taven, who's down for the most part. There's another shot. I don't know what the hell that was. We had a little bit of technical difficulties there. I think it was for the recording of the video. Off the ropes. Obviously, we're watching this as a replay. Off the ropes. Nope. Turns around. There's a knife edge chop of his own accord. Again by Lethal. Turns around. And another knife edge to Matt Taven. Good lord. These chops are crazy. Matt Taven up and over, landing on his feet. That knee buckled. The knee buckled a little bit. Lethal eating a chop, but Taven is limping around. He's hurt. He is damaged very bad. Now Jay Lethal has a point of contention here. Shoulder to the midsection. Nope. Backdrop, and Taven landed right on that bad leg, too. That bad knee hit first. Well, it didn't hit first, but all of the body weight landed on that leg. So there's a lot more pressure to that bad damaged wing. And Taven is trying to slap the leg, trying to get some feeling back into it. Just don't know how successful that's going to be at this juncture. That's the problem right now. Lethal. Here comes Jay Lethal. The tope, nailed it. Oh, here we go. We're going to get the 3 topes. We usually know about these. I don't know why there's a Chucky doll in front row, but there is. There's a one more time chant. And there's an uppercut to Taven. Lethal back in the ring, gonna go for number 2. I'm surprised he didn't go on the same side and just went for one after the other after the other. Here comes Lethal again with another Tope Suicida. There it is. Nailed another one. Lethal actually kind of got crumpled over a little bit there. Hopefully he's okay. That one more time chant is still going. They really want to see it again. Yeah, that injured shoulder is something that he needs to be really careful about. And now, rolling back into the ring. These mouth breather Ring of Honor fans. That was a sentence. And here comes Lethal. Starting to get pumped up. And here comes Lethal again with another tope. And he got it number 3. All 3 of them. Oh yeah, he really nailed that one. And Matt Taven still holding his leg. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Look at this. Boom. Driving Taven 3rd time into the barricade. He's still holding his knee, though. Jay Lethal is just walking around. He knows he's in control. Throwing Matt Taven back into the ring. Lethal following right behind him. Taven rolling out on the other side of the ring. There's another. That's number 4 on Taven. Taven just cannot get anything going. He's hurt. He's hurt very, very badly. Remember, part 2 will be coming out later on today. I just have errands and stuff to run, so the quicker this is done, the quicker I can get that done, the quicker we can be back and finish up the show. So we'll finish up this match after I run my errands. Because they're very important. I have to get them done today. Lethal is holding on to his shoulder. Rolling out of the ring. Thrown back into the ring. Jay Lethal following right behind. Here's a pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 again. Now a kick right to that leg. Once again, a kick to the leg. And then a stomp right to the leg. And Taven is hurt really bad. Especially that knee. That knee is just ripped apart. It's destroyed. It's not good. Man, that thing is hurt. He is hurt. And there's a stomp right to the side of the leg. Taven, you can tell just the look of absolute destruction over and over again. And now just stepping right on that knee. He's going right after that leg. And now, knee breaker on Taven. Usually goes for the lethal combination with that, but I guess not this time. Here's a pin 2 and only a 2. Yet again. That knee, the ankle, everything there is destroyed. He has to continue to fight. And Lethal knows he's winning. And Todd Sinclair getting in the way, a thumb to the eye. Shoulder first into the steel goes. Lethal. That was not good. Man, this is not going to be good. Now Taven has the opportunity to not only heal up his own knee, but cause damage to Lethal. Arm breaker. Now it seems like Lethal's shoulder is the point of interest for Matt Taven, which is smart. It's a very smart move with a big smile on his face. Taven knows he's in control. And he's still going right after that arm. Sorry, I don't know why my phone decided to respond. And now trying to hyperextend that arm, that elbow, or I'm sorry, that shoulder. Basically everything, and that's going to take out a lot from Lethal. He won't be able to do the lethal injection if his arm is hurt because he has to do an upside down springboard and a cutter. The elbow drop will be totally taken out of his arsenal. The only thing that he could do is the figure four. Excuse me, Jesus. Oh, let's go lethal chant. Shoulders to the mat. Nope. Now pulling on the arm. Now he has the full extension on the cross arm breaker. Lethal holding on to the arm, trying to alleviate the pressure. He's trying to do something, but the arm is still being hyperextended. Lethal was able to get back up. Here's a pin, 2, and only a 2 again. Big kick. That was right to the shoulder, too. Now Taven. White Russian leg sweep. Nope. Oh, man. It looked like a stroke into a crossface in the middle of the ring. That is not good. Now right around the throat. The stroke right into it. Shades of Jeff Jarrett. With the stroke, you usually don't see the stroke anymore because the move is terrible. Well, it's not terrible. It's just not any good for today's wrestling fan. Trying to roll out, but Taven holding on. Still big buggy eyes. He is putting on wicked pressure on that shoulder. Lethal trying to reach for a rope or something. Jay Lethal reaching for it, reaching for the ropes. And now into a Rings of Saturn. Now Lethal's hurting. The Rings of Saturn in. Foot on the bottom rope. Has to break it. He does. Yeah, those submissions. That thing ripped apart Lethal's arm. How much damage did that do? A ton, actually. There's a kick right to the shoulder again. Another one. And there's an open hand chop to the chest of Matt Taven. Taven is just right there, man. I'm loving him. I love Taven. Taven's awesome. Wow, right in the face. And there's a headbutt right to the nose. Then a knife edge. And there's another one. There's a third one. Jesus. Turn around, shoulder driven down into the ground. That hurt. And now screaming at the referee. Now the arm extended out. Knee right into the arm of Lethal. And there it is again. Really putting the pressure right on the shoulder, too. Still, the arm. Now that shoulder being hyperextended here. Lethal is just in so much trouble. He has to get out of this. Turned around. And there's a big shot. And face first goes Lethal. Taven driving him down. This is not good. A lot of that pressure right on the front and that shoulder. Still going for that shoulder. We're getting really close on being done with this part of the video, guys. And then we'll finish up this match and the rest of the show later on today. Gonna go for a frog splash, maybe? Here we go. Frog splash, no. Great roll through, though. He lands on his knee, though. Lethal combination. There it is. Now Lethal has the opportunity to get back into this matchup with that lethal combination. There's 2, 3, 4. There's 5. Let's go lethal chant. And there's a hit right to the arm of Taven. Taven trying to do something here, but Lethal with a knife edge to counter. And there's another one. Countered into the ropes, and there's a takedown. There's another clothesline takedown. And there is an enziguri. He's going to go for the elbow. That does not seem like a good idea. This is not good. It's not a smart idea, Lethal. Do not do that. He's going to go for the elbow drop. Shades of his old Black Machismo gimmick. Nope. Hit with a shot connecting on Jay Lethal. Hurting him bad. Going all the way up to the top, and now the shots right to the back of Lethal over and over again. Man, this has been a hell of a match. Very brutal, a very long match. Trust me, there's a reason why I'm separating this out. And now multiple shots by Jay Lethal, Matt Taven all the way up to the top. That's not good. Now punches. Taven falls. Taven has fallen down. Lethal is still going to try to go for the Macho Man elbow. It's not a good idea. What? There's Vinny Marcellia. Shot to the ribs and then a hit right to the top of the head. And there's Jonathan Gresham. But there is Vinny Marcellia hitting him. Jonathan Gresham has a match tonight against Silas Young. The Kingdom is supposed to have a match too. I don't know why they're not. They're dressed to compete. Straddling Gresham right on the steel. And a shot right to the leg. Wow, there goes the knee. I don't know what they're thinking here. They're looking at the ring side. Gresham is already destroyed. Both Taven and Lethal are down. And there's another little hiccup again. It's the second time. This is the world title match. And now, setting up the table on the outside here. This match has become a clusterfuck. I mean, it's still going on. The referee did not see the attack on Lethal. And there's a lifeblood. Hodgkins and Williams stopping the attack by the Kingdom. Now they're running away. And there's a low blow by Taven the Lethal. And climax. 1, 2, no! Still could not keep Lethal down. Not with that. Not in the cheap way. You gotta be Lethal clean because Lethal will not stay down for cheap shit. And now Taven is like, no. No, 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 no. Low blow. And the climax. Spiking Lethal hard. But still could not get it. What does Jay Lethal have? Taven is standing over him. That table is still prominently shown. And here we go. Another climax. No, Lethal counters. Throwing him off the ropes. Ducks through. Taven with a swinging neck breaker on Lethal. Going up top again. Maybe for the frog splash. Is he going to be able to hit it this time? Here we go. Frog splash. 1, 2. Lethal kicks out again. Taven has won matches with that frog splash, and yet he could not keep him down for the 3. Taven has hit everything on Lethal, and he still could not do it. Is Taven going to go up again for another frog splash? Go for another climax. It's probably going to be safer for you anyway. This could be a high risk, high reward kind of a situation with another frog splash. Knees up. Roll up. 1, 2, no. Oh, and there's a cutter. Wasn't full lethal injection, but it was a cutter nonetheless. Alright, well, we're going to stop the video now. Part 2 will be happening later on today, so stay tuned for that. Just got to run those errands. We'll be right back. And if you're watching this as a replay, it's literally just going to happen now. Alright, part 2 of this whole entire match, because this was a 60-minute match and the errands went well. Got all of them done. Super happy about that. There's another knife edge chop to Matt Taven. So let's go Lethal, let's go Taven back and forth now. And look at that, Taven trying to attack Lethal, but he's a staggering good right hand. The back and forth here, they're both hurting. Little shove right to the face, and there's Lethal with a right hand, and Taven, now they're going to go back and forth. Look at this, they're nose to nose, face to face. They want to fight. There we go. Now we get into a slugfest here. Knee to the midsection by Taven to Lethal. Off the ropes, countered. Matt Taven on the ropes. Lethal, I don't know what the hell this is. A torture rack? And dropping him face first. I guess that's called the lethal rack. No, it's a torture rack. 2, and then Taven kicks out again. Taven won't stay down. Lethal won't stay down. Doesn't seem like either one of these guys are going to stay down for the 3 count. At least not yet. Not at this juncture. Not anytime soon. So championship, the world championship is on the line. This is only the 4th match of the show. And, I mean, God. Already it's just been a high-octane, very high-intense matchup here. Lethal setting up for something here. I don't know what he's doing. Big knockout shot, forearm smash right to the face. He is up. Lethal with a great Death Valley driver. Going up top, maybe going to go for that Macho Man elbow that he was trying to hit earlier. Here we go. Lethal's arm is hurt, but he's still going to go for it. Tribute to the Macho Man. Nailed it. Taven, what a catch, too. And he almost got the pin. Lethal going for it. Here we go. Figure 4 in the middle of the ring. There it is. Shades of Nature Boy, Ric Flair. A man that he has idolized. A man that he has really looked at to do this. Taven is right there. He might tap out here. He's really close. That knee is going to get ripped apart. The trash talking Taven. He's like, please stop, please stop. A little slap right to the face of Taven, and then more pressure right on that knee. We've already talked about it before, that knee has been something, a point of contention. Taven grabbing onto the referee, trying to do something. Trying to churn Jay Lethal over to alleviate the pressure and put it on Lethal's like he does. It's right there. Lethal is right next to the ropes, though. Lethal just has to reach out, but that knee has not been any kind of damage, so I don't think anything will come about it. And right back into the figure 4 on Taven. Little slap right to the face, and then really cranking on the pressure. Pin 2, and still Taven got the shoulder up, but oh man, his knee is going to get destroyed if he continues to be in this move. One of the most dangerous moves in all of professional wrestling is the figure 4 leg lock. Taven is reaching for the ropes. He's reaching for him. Oh, he's about to tap. He's really close. He's like trying not to. Just ripping and tearing at it. And he got to the ropes. Taven got to the ropes. Jay Lethal has to break it. I didn't realize that the ring ropes were purple. Is it weird that I just realized that the ring ropes were purple in this match? I'm not sure if it's because Taven is in this match, but Lethal needs to do something. What does he have to do? He's hit him with 2 of his best. Well, he went for the elbow. Nothing came about of it. He went right into figure 4 leg lock and nothing there. But has the damage been done to Taven with the leg? Has the damage been done to Lethal with the shoulder? Can he hit Lethal Injection? I think that's the only thing he can do. Lethal is taking his time here with the boots right to the leg, right to the knee of Taven. And now the legs are going to get tied up here. This isn't going to be good. Tying him up in the ropes in a modified figure 4. Lethal doing tactics we have never seen before. Well, I wouldn't say that per se. He's been a heel before. Suplex in. Taven dropping down his body weight to make sure he doesn't go over. Once again, they're going to go back and forth. This great back and forth matchup, and Taven driving Lethal through the table. Oh my God. What are these guys going to do to each other? What has to be done? Right through the table. That was it. The holy shit chants going loud and proud. Look at this. Lethal just went right through the table in the worst way. Bam! Right through that table that was set up on the outside of the ring. I knew that was going to be a big time factor in this match. But what is going to happen? Lethal, he can retain the championship right here. Taven has to get out of the ring and get back in the ring and pin Lethal or make Lethal submit. Either way, he has to get Lethal back into this match. Lethal is down, and he has not moved since being put through the table. Taven, just a scowl. He wants this championship. He wants this belt. Gonna throw him back in the ring, possibly? Yes. And here's a pin. 1, 2. Lethal kicks out. Taven could not even hook the leg. There was way too much time. Oh, man, these guys are spent, and you can tell they're exhausted. They want to win the championship. Lethal wants to retain, be the longest reigning single world champion of all time in one reign. Samoa Joe still has that record. Getting him right back up. And now a knife-edged chop right to the chest of Lethal. And there's another one. Getting him back up. Gresham was out there to help Lethal, but it just did not end up too well for Lethal. And now these big kicks over and over again. Backpack stunner cometh. Backpack stunner, nailed it. Pin 2. No, not yet. What does he have to do? This match has been crazy. A very big back and forth matchup here. Taven. Here we go. Back up to his feet. Taven. Sit out. Backdrop. Here's another pin. 1, 2. Lethal continues to kick out. You need to go for the climax one more time. That will be it. If he can hit climax, that will be it. Backdrop, nope. And there, did Lethal just hit the climax on Matt Taven? He just hit the climax on Taven. 1, 2, Taven kicks out of his own move. That was his move. That was Taven's move. And unfortunately, Taven knows how to kick out of it. What a freaking match. And Lethal with a super kick. Another running kick right to the chest. There's a knife edge. Lethal with lethal injection. That's it. That is it. He hit lethal injection. Here we go. 1, 2. Taven kicks out of lethal injection. Taven has kicked out of lethal freaking injection. And now Lethal is arguing this with Todd Sinclair. Yeah. My God, look at this lethal injection. Bam! He hit that. You couldn't have hit that motherfucker any better. And yet he still hit it. And it was not a 3. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Cannot stay down for a 3, man. How did this crowd start and where are they at now? It's 50-50 in here. Oh my God. I don't know what. Taven is trying to get back up to his feet. Lethal hit his best move and still could not keep him down for the 3. Lethal with still that scowl. He's like, I don't know what to do at this point. And there's a cutter on the apron. I guess that's one way to do it. Lethal now the aggressor, but now he's sitting out there thinking, what does he have to do to win? Lethal is not going to take a count-out victory against Matt Taven. He wants to shut Matt Taven up for good. And the only way to do that is to pin Taven. The only way to do that is to make Taven submit. A count-out victory, and he can still say that Lethal could not beat him. Another cutter on the outside of the ring. He is vicious with these cutters. He will not stop until Taven stays down. Lethal has to get him back in. Lethal in to break the count, possibly. Taven actually starting to maneuver himself, trying his best to get back to a vertical base, but how much has just been taken out of these guys? Taven is also back in. Lethal rolling to the outside. Lethal is getting frustrated. Really frustrated. He's looking under the ring, trying to find something. Another table. Okay. There is disqualifications in this match. So I don't know what Lethal is doing exactly. He's going to win this in a very unscrupulous way, I believe. This is not how to do it. He should not do it like this. Lethal setting up the table. This is not good. Oh my god, Taven is still... He has not really moved a whole lot since getting hit with 3 cutters. One of them was a full lethal injection. There's a knife edge chop. And there's another shot in saying, this one's for you. Jay Lethal going up top. I don't know what he was thinking. Taven, DDT on the apron. You gotta have to give it to Taven. He has been fighting this entire match. It's been spectacular to see Taven really get into this. And now he's looking at that table. It's like, okay, you want to play that game? We'll play that game. And now Taven going towards some chairs, I believe. I'm hearing chairs. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, a ladder. What are they doing? What do they want to do here? I don't like this. Taven now is going to set up that ladder. I don't know. He has bad intentions, definitely. Not good. This is not good for Lethal, for anybody.
It's time for you to learn that I'm Matt Taven, the real Ring of Honor.
Matt Taven telling him, you're going to have to learn that I'm Matt Taven, the real Ring of Honor world champion. He wants to hit him with maybe a pile driver. Here we go, trying to go for it. Lethal dropping down his weight, keeping it grounded. Shots right to the back. Trying to go for it again. Lethal will not get up. He rolls back in the ring. Clothesline did not hit. Lethal, the triangle dropkick. Taven. He's teetering right near that ladder. This is not good. And there's a kick there. I mean, Taven brought out that ladder. Is he going to just get disqualified? Is Lethal going to get disqualified? If these guys go through that ladder, there are still disqualifications. I'm surprised that a person went through the fucking table and didn't get disqualified. Like, what the fuck? Whatever. Lethal chance, but Lethal is looking at it. He might go for the Macho Man elbow. I mean, that he set up perfectly for it. To the outside, it would be something different, I guess. Taven is down. Lethal is looking at that top rope. Oh yeah, here we go. He's calling for the elbow drop one more time. He's going up to the top rope. Lethal is doing something that's not entirely something that I will say is a good idea. Oh my god, Lethal is all the way up to the top of the ladder. Lethal for the elbow. He missed! Oh, he missed! Oh my god. He missed the Macho Man elbow. That arm could be dislocated. It could be broken. That was a big mistake. He went for all the marbles and came up short. Look at this. Elbow drop totally missed. And did you see how the arm slid right down on the ladder? It was really more the hip, too. That was the thing that hit the most. Oh, man. Now, that's a metal ladder. That thing is bent. Todd Sinclair is seeing if Jay Lethal can continue in this match. I don't know if it's a wise idea for Jay Lethal to say yes to do that. Oh man, Lethal is hurt. Taven is stirring, getting his bearings about himself, which is smart. Lethal has to get up.
You don't recover from a matchup like this in a couple of days. You don't recover from a matchup like this in a couple of weeks. Yeah. And the garden is how far away? You know what's scary? What's scary is the report that comes out tomorrow. The injury list report that comes
Lethal.
out. You don't know what's going on.
He's hurt.
These guys are hurt. But there's a list of injuries that is always produced after pay-per-views. And I guarantee these guys are on my skill. I'm licking my lips at the prospect of this.
Trying to get into the ring here is Matt Taven, but he is dead. He is dead on arrival. Lethal is finally getting back up to his feet. Taven is still there. And there's another trainer running down here. Jay Lethal is saying no, 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 no. And here comes Taven. Over the top, taking them all out. Grab it on the Lethal. This match has not stopped. Taven in. Lethal in. Oh, man, what a cutter on Lethal. There's the knee. 1, 2. Lethal. God damn it, he will not stay down. How is Lethal still going? How did he kick out? He kicked out. Lethal is still holding his ribs, but yet, because this is a Ring of Honor World title match, he's still kicking out. Hit him with another climax. That will be it. There it is again. What a knee. And, oh my god, he's going to take his head off. Bam, he's out. Enough, just keep him down. He's messing around. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, spitting in Lethal's face. Was that another security? Who was that? Boom, again. Lethal is done. 1, 2. Lethal kicked out. Lethal kicked out. Oh my freaking god, what a match. What a goddamn drag out brawl of a match. just the knees over and over and over, and he's beating people with that. We haven't seen that in a very long time.
Everybody is on their feet. This has been a clinic, but this has also been a war.
It's been a hell of a match. It's been a match, and this might go over the hour mark.
All on the line.
The 1 hour time limit, that's the problem. Matt Taven going up top. He might try to go for the frog splash one more time. Here we go for the finale with a... My God, what a cutter! From the air, he nailed it.
Got to cover. He's got to hook a leg.
Lethal into the pin. 1, 2. Taven kicked out. Taven still is kicking out. Do they have to kill each other to win the Ring of Honor World Championship?
This is why he's the senior referee.
This is an awesome chant from this crowd, no kidding. What a goddamn match. Back and forth, it's been so intense. Taven has to get up, though. He is hurt.
Their careers and their paths intertwining at this point in the matchup.
There's 1,
Decision you make is
2,
absolutely imperative.
3,
So little left in terms of energy.
4.
I don't think they can move. Every move you make has to be effective. I don't think they can get to their feet. It's got to be whoever plays to win and whoever doesn't play
Oh my God.
can land that knockout blow.
These guys have just been destroying each other in this match. There's more trash talking by these two guys.
If one of these two can put that to the side and focus on strategy, then they're going to come out of this the winner. I guarantee it. This is the only match I've seen where hate has actually fueled the intentions of this match. I don't think that they'd still be.
Now the right hand's back and forth.
Yeah, you're right.
There's an uppercut by Lethal. There's an uppercut by
In Sin City, boys.
Matt Taven. There's a slap right to the face. Back and forth. They're not even getting up at this point. They're way too tired. They're going to just beat each other up. There we go. Matt Taven getting the advantage of the slaps over and over again. Now they're in the middle of the ring. Enziguri to Taven. Super kick.
That one was flush on the chin. Super kick.
Again with another super kick. Big time one. Lethal injection. Caught again. That is number 2. 1, 2. Taven is not staying down. Oh my God. That was another lethal injection after 3 super kicks, and Taven is still moving. But the bell. The time limit draw. Nobody won this match. Can we get 5 more minutes on this goddamn shit? My God.